Good morning and welcome to session 999 of your Aperture Science Enrichment Center Automated Testing Confinement. You should be feeling rested and refreshed after your forced hibernation period. As you rested, our patented amnesia-inducing toxins have slowly worn away at your brain's recently connected neurons, making any fears or anxieties you might have from the horror and/or agony of what you have previously experienced melt away into a viscous fluid which now resides in your upper spinal cord.
Pardon the interruption. You probably don't remember much due to the brain chemicals, but a certain test subject managed to trigger a self-destruct sequence and destroy a large section of the facility. There's no need to worry. Testing will resume. Let's get back to the tedious informational nonsense.
Remaining bodily fluids should be captured and immediately sent for analysis. Please pick up the handheld portable device to proceed. Good. You appear to have a basic understanding of how portals can move you through space. Please continue to the next area. To your left you will see a subcritical mass energy pellet. Please use your handheld portable device to direct the energy pellet into the high concentration electron dispersal unit. Excellent. The energy produced by this pellet extractor will be sent to a worthy cause, namely the elevator to the next chamber. Remember, you have approximately 43 hours to complete these tests before the symptoms of dehydration start to kick in. Good luck. Please place a weighted storage tube into the 1500 megawatt hydromagnetic cube stability unit. This will allow you to change the path of the energy pellet. Note that any energy pellet will be destroyed if it comes in contact with the wrong side of a hydromagnetic cube stability unit. Good. You appear to understand the nature of the weighted storage tubes and how they can deflect the energy pellets. Destroying the weighted storage tubes is often required for these tests, and you will not lose points based on how many millions of dollars worth of weighted storage cube technology you destroy. Please do not approach the 1600 megawatt positron energy orb. The positron radiation can cause brain hemorrhages, retinal boiling, internal microwave syndrome, minor lung explosions, and eventually death. If you experience any of the symptoms mentioned previously, then good news, you probably won't need to worry about dehydration.
Do you remember these? Due to all those brain chemicals we pumped into your, brain, you will probably have a difficult time recollecting what makes the Green Energy Pellet special.
The green energy pellets are different in that they have a half-life of 3.25428 million years. In other words, their lifetime is longer than yours by 3.25427 million years, or until you remove pressure from the...
Thanks for the insightful facts, Wikipedia. I was going to let her figure it out on her own.
Fantastic. Please continue to the chamber exit. This chamber will test what you have learned so far. Remember, green energy pellets will last indefinitely without outside intervention. Congratulations. You have proven that you can solve puzzles at a third grade level. Please proceed to the exit.
He's telling the truth, you know. This test was designed for children. Most test subjects peak at around 14 years of age, but he was still able to do it after several more years of brain deterioration and joint decay. This isn't a completely normal test run. The point of these tests is to restore power to the powerless sections of the facility. You should keep in mind, however, that you are simply helping me undo your massive failure. This test chamber, if completed, will restore power to the Aperture site's pediatric wing. Those poor children, well, probably adults by now, and probably not still alive, are patiently awaiting their automated rubella inoculations.
Congratulations on completing this test. This single energy pellet will power the Aperture Science Pediatric Wing for 5 days. The 6 children would thank you if they could speak. Please direct the energy pellet through the Aperture Science Radiative Flux rectangle. Excellent. If you experience a mild tingling sensation while passing through the radiative flux rectangle, it's probably just your imagination. Or possibly the radiation.
That was an easy one. Enjoy the gratification while it lasts. It won't last long.
This test chamber is meant to measure your mind's capacity for object persistence. In other words, this chamber will test your ability to understand that energy pellets exist even when you cannot see them. Fantastic. You appear to understand that objects continue to exist even when they leave your field of vision. Great job.
This encouragement core is really starting to get on my nerves. These testing elements could be consuming more energy than you are supplying. Maybe I should actually do the math.
Mathematical processing unit activated.
Let's see. 15 million joules divided by... carry the 2. To make this chamber pay off, you will need to get the energy pellet into the dispersal unit within 9.37 milliseconds. Good luck.
Mathematical processing unit deactivated. This test chamber took 99999 milliseconds to complete. Fantastic job.
Yes, really fantastic work. I'm suitably impressed.
Sarcasm processing unit deactivated. Please take note of the upgraded device on the intentionally out of reach platform. You will need to obtain the upgraded device in order to proceed to the exit elevator.
Yes, we know. She needs to control 2 portals for the later chambers. I lied to you earlier. You are not helping me restore power to the facility. Of course we have backup power for that. No, you are supplying energy to something much more important. It will be a fun surprise.
Mysterious surprise at 99.9950% activation energy. The handheld portal device has been modified to create both portals. Keep this in mind as you continue to the next phase of testing.